Hello and welcome to another Better Worse here on my channel. We're going to look at Ratchet Clank game versus movie, and this is the 2016 game. So yeah. Let's start with storyline. The storyline is essentially the same. They meet up, they join the fighters, whatever they're called, I can't remember because I don't know why. The Starfighters or whatever they call, the protectors of the galaxy or something similar to that. And essentially when they meet the bad guy, you see the bad guy through and through, but it isn't really the bad guy, it is this former member of the Starfighters. Essentially that is a doctor, and yeah. The differences between this movie is essentially the way they are told. In the game it is essentially told by Captain Quark, Captain it doesn't say here, but Quark I think it is. And in the movie it is just told like a movie essentially. No narrator or anything, so yeah. It is essentially the same storyline. They have changed some little bits, and when it comes to the basic storytelling and everything, I think the one that stands out the most is Ratchet Clank, the game. The game, in my opinion, gives you more of a bridge between the different scenes. Some of the different story elements is borrowed from each other, so they essentially have the same scenes and story scenes essentially. So some of the beginnings, some of the endings, and some of the middles are essentially the same in between each other. But when it comes to moving forward the storyline, the differences stands out more in the game, because you have this in between part when you actually play the game and actually gets to know how they get there, and etc. And it's more interesting to play and the story instead of watching it, in my opinion. Topic number 2 are going to be animation. Instead of effects and environments, I'm going to go with animation, and they are exactly the same in my opinion, because some of the animation is taken from the movie or vice versa. As I said in the previous topic, they have used some of the scenes. Both versions have used the same scenes, the same animation, and the same structure. So they are essentially the same, so it is going to be a tie. Topic number 3 are going to be comedy. Because this movie essentially stands out as comedy, these games and the movie stands out as a comedy, and etc. They are having a lot of jokes and etc. The movie tries a little bit too hard in my opinion. Some of the scenes that I added is up top of the scenes that they use in between the two mediums doesn't really struck as interesting and not funny. Some of the scenes was funny, but not as funny as they were in the game. The games in between parts stands out more because of the comedy actually makes more sense there, because of how they actually give you the scene and etc. and how they tell you the scene. So because of that, the winner of this topic will be the game. Topic number 4 are going to be characters, and the characters are essentially the same. They get somewhat the same lines, the same motives, everything is essentially the same because it is essentially the same story and the same characters. Of course, some differences are here and there, and that goes back to the comedy. Some of the comedy works a lot better in the game, which makes the character looks a lot better when it comes to actually giving the when they talk and etc. In the movie, they doesn't sound as interesting. It sounds just really silly, and that is essentially the villains I'm talking about. And Captain Quirk are interesting in both mediums. I think he stands out a little bit more in the game because you see more of a motive, etc. etc. Ratchet and Clank are essentially the same in both mediums. But I like them more in the game because you get to know them more and get to actually see more of these characters. And because of that, the winner of the topic going to be the game. And of course, the ultimate winner are going to be the game. Ratchet and Clank 2016, the reboot or reimagination, stands out the most because it have better storytelling, better characters and better comedy. The movie have everything the game had, but added some bits that doesn't stand out as much as they needed to in order to make it more enjoyable than the game. They needed to make it more of a stronger movie. When it did, it doesn't look like a really good movie. It just was mediocre at best. Even though the animation is essentially the same in between the two mediums, it doesn't help the movie, in my opinion. That was all for today, folks. Until next time, bye.